clock reads 11 o'clock p.m. I shift uncomfortably in the car seat. First night on the job, and I have more than butterflies in my stomach. I glance at the clock. Again, 11:01 p.m. This night is not going to be over quickly. A car pulls up next to mine, and a man gets out. I leave the car and lock it, then greet the gentleman with a nervous nod. We walk to the door, and he unlocks it. The door creaks open, and we step inside. The gentleman closes the door behind us, locks it, then turns towards me. He reads the look on my face, then speaks.
There's nothing to be nervous about. All you have to do is watch the camera and avoid losing power.
He leads me to the room where the parties are held.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
He says, gesturing to the 3 6'5" tall, lifeless animatronic characters standing before me on stage. He grabs my arm and gently pulls me onto the stage to stand face to face with the mechanical creatures. He turns to them.
Hello, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie.
He nods to each of them as he speaks their names.
This here is the new night guard.
He gestures towards me. Hi, I said quickly, avoiding their dead gazes. My name is Shadow. I glance up at them to acknowledge their presence. I quickly retreat off stage and look at my boss. He smiles and gestures towards the open doorway.
Shall we visit Foxy?
He doesn't wait for my response as he turns and walks towards the door. I follow quickly behind, not wanting to be left alone with the robotic beast. Before I enter the next room, I turn to look at Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. To my horror, they are all staring at me with their mouths wide in a sadistic grin. Their eyes have an intense look of hunger in them. I quickly turn and leave the room. We enter a room that was similar to the last. It was another party room, however, things are different. Everything is pirate themed. There are treasure chests, centerpieces full of chocolate gold coins, and pirate hat-shaped party headwear. At the back of the room stands a large stage with a purple curtain hanging to conceal the backstage area. A wooden sign with the words "Out of Order" stands in front of the curtain. My boss walks up on stage, looks at the sign, and then shakes his head sadly. He turns to me and I hurriedly join him on stage. He pushes the curtain aside, revealing a beaten-up animatronic fox with a hook on its right paw and a removable eye patch on its right eye. I was not as frightened by this robotic character. I stepped closer to get a better look at Foxy. I saw he was in a sad state of disrepair, with his endoskeleton showing in many places. Hi, Foxy. My name is Shadow. I'm the new night security guard. I look deep into his eyes. I see sadness and anger in his pretty gold eyes. I look at my boss and we start to head to the security office. Once again, I turn to peek back at stage. My blood turns cold. Foxy is holding the curtain open while staring straight at me.
Please, run.
This is the start of my 5 Nights at Freddy's.